is 11:45 in the morning on March 31st, 2021. I'm in the office. I had to put my shades on. I've got the door open. Here, I'll let you see. The reason is that way I can see out into the driveway, but it adds a little bit of intensity to the light hitting my eyeballs. Why have I got the door open? It's not just because I want to see out, which is always fun. It's because we've got an escaped rapist from Lexington Correctional Facility on the road behind me. They're looking for him in this area. And if he broke into the house, it would be bad because we've got a Doberman that would eat him. Oh no! And she's very protective of her babies, and she considers all of us people and the other two dogs and the goats and the ducks and chickens her babies. If she could see them, she would consider the 10 goldfish in the stock tank out there her babies. But Benjamin's gone. He's gone to the store. He's got his kids with him. And so if I'm looking at the window and some convict comes sauntering down the driveway, I'll probably grab that splatter gun back there and hold him at bay until the sheriff's office shows up. I guarantee you, knowing how things work around here, they'll have him back in handcuffs before too long. He came through the wrong county to be making a run for it. This is a very small county, and he's been spotted on the I-35 corridor, so the Highway Patrol, Light Horse, Sheriff's Office, Davis PD, and a whole bunch of other guys will probably show up and crowd him real bad and finally put him in handcuffs. I'm back to drinking coffee today. I didn't have any this morning. I've got a thermos, well, thermos minus one mug is equal to about 2 mugs bigger than this one. I don't know, probably a quart and a half in there. I don't know. So what's going on with the fat boy today? Well, doing this, then I got to do a podcast, and then I got to go put some money in Linda's Navigator. Money, put gasoline in her Navigator. We went down to Ardmore 3 times in it, Ada twice, Sulphur 2 or 3 times. It started out, we put gas in it, had a little over a quarter of a tank. Now it's got little over 3/4 of a tank. Now it's got a quarter of a tank. So the thing's getting really good gas mileage. I just wish the Green Bomb did, but you can't have everything. Plus, riding in that Lincoln is comfortable, a lot more so than the Green Bomb. The boys are all at work. I repaired my busted up grips for the Model 65, but they won't go back on it. We'll find something. This is what genuine Elkhorn looks like. Antique Elkhorn. Little bit different, huh? I've got some coming that are similar to this to go back on my service revolver, because these Packmeyers on it, it makes that gun heavy. It weighs twice as much as my antique one there. Just due to rubber grips on it. Doesn't matter, it's twice the size, it never was twice as heavy. Stainless steel. Gotta get a sip. Oh. So what's going on in your life today? Mine, I'm sitting here listening to the poultry go off through the wall to my right. Barnyard politics. Kind of there. One of them had to go when I shut up just to listen. There it is again. They do that after they lay an egg. But anyway, my buddy Chris in Florida, the little thing you posted on Facebook, you figured it out. That's exactly what's going on with me and a no stimulus check. My buddy Monty, yeah, it was Roberta Flack is the Roberta I refer to, that watches vlog every now and then. She watches it. We're friends on Facebook, and she doesn't mind me saying that she watches it. We still hook up about once a week, chatting or whatever. I've known her. She's older than you and I, but she's and she was older than me when she was taking summer turns at her uncle's paint and body shop. Her first piano that she had that was totally hers was an old upright that her Uncle John bought her and put in a spare room in that paint and body shop. And she a lot of her songs that she wrote, I think she wrote in that room. And when she became famous, quote unquote, she had that piano moved to her home. At that time, her home was, you don't get the full story if you go to Wikipedia. She had a home in a, I can't remember the name of that town in Louisiana. She lives up in the Northeast now, and I'm not quite sure where because my brain's not firing on all 8 cylinders this morning. But the other home she had that was, man, I can't remember the name of that town in Louisiana. It's not New Orleans. I don't know if there's a Lake Charles, Louisiana or not. That's kind of what comes into my brain. She had a house there, and she moved it there, so it was her favorite piano, and for all I know, it still is her favorite piano. That's a little tidbit on that. I didn't move to Norman, Oklahoma in my teenage years until I was 17. And prior to that, I lived in Chickasha for 8.5, 9 years. And my mother, my birth mother, had a club there called the Gold Key Club, and I sat in with and met a lot of musicians, and that's where a lot of the folks I'm still friends with, where we first met. It is what it is. That's just part of being me, part of my life. But I've got a bunch of folks that I know that are in music just due to that one club. It's part of my history, personal history. But anyway, if you can't tell, I'm a little wound down, a little tired. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this vlog with this parting word of wisdom. And I need you all to listen carefully. It doesn't matter where you're at, there you are. Think on that. Wise words. Okay, love you, Mom John. Love you, Michael. Paul. Love you, Chris. Love you, Monty. Love you, Roberta. And I love you, my last name anonymous friend Steve that I did hook up with yesterday. I hope y'all have a fabulous day. I hope the guy that ran away from the prison gets caught, and I hope he doesn't get badly beaten. People just, I don't know what kind of a rape he committed. A lot of times guys go to jail for statutory rape when they have an affair or sex with a 16-year-old girl or 15-year-old, which is illegal. It shouldn't happen, but it does happen. There's another guy that I used to know, and I can't remember his name, had a rape charge follow him around all his life, but he had sex with a 15-year-old girl, and it didn't matter that when she turned 18, they got married and had 5 kids. He was still a convicted rapist. That happens sometimes. Love all of you. God bless you. Be kind, and I'll holler at you manana. Bye.